NBC Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in primetime, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Denver Broncos. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Oh, shifts past him. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Well, these two teams met in Kansas City earlier this season with the Chiefs winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Ford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. We can look at this Bronco defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? Or what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Throw left side complete. That's Bryant. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Got some little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
70, 18, 5 in.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. The Broncos at 3 and 5. 2 games under 500. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a handoff up the middle. Clinton. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47.
60 Vikings, 6, go.
Off play action. Harris. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You can look at this Bronco defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for it.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. First down, here's Mitchell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd and 9. On the toss, it's Mitchell. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Looking to throw. Ford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sam Laporta with career touchdown number 60. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he could actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Clinton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
I give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season. And those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Here's Mahomes, his first throw since coming in. And incomplete on the deep ball. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From midfield, here's Mahomes. That's another incomplete to Mitchell. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there on 22.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to ball his right into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Harris. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Harris. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Buffalo 18. 60 back.
Looking to throw. Harris. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Broncos send out their punter now. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Harris from the gun on 3rd down. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
The Broncos send out their punter now. as he'll punt it away for the second time. They'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. This is taken at the 15. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 18-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions results. And frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2nd and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Hey, 43, 15.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Mahomes going to throw. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
First down, Chiefs.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Rashee Rice, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. To try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Here we go. Start.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. No, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Dragon 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, Harris. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Hold it ready.
Harris now. A final shot before break. And they'll make sure he's touched down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Ready, go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going left side, and it's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Get it. 60 in. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Clinton. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
70 Lions. Let go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Clinton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Harris. So he stopped for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Come on, set.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
As always, no rooting interest here, but that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Mahomes will do it himself.
And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak. Because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Back to throw now on first down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as they continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. On play action, they'll throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd down and 4.
Get it!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sherman. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st.
Okay, ready?
At the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Harris. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ready?
Back to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. Well, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
19 Tiger.
They'll run on 1st down. Clinton. And he stopped immediately there. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6.
Ready, set. Come on, come on. Hey. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Ready.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Harris. Gonna throw on third and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
28, Chiefs 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Brings up second and 5.
Now Mahomes. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with third and 1. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They need just a yard here. It's third and 1. That is caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, that one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. Well, this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on first and 10.
The 36-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard.
Let's go. Pressure on 80.
They'll keep it on the ground. Clinton. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Loss of 2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hut, hut.
Now Harris. Off play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Go. Ready.
Now again, right side. Clinton trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Get it. 7 Pirates. Viking 18. Ready.
Looking to throw. Harris. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Ready, ready.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Boys, go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Clinton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Cowboy
At the
80.
Chiefs' 18-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And he comes back with one complete. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point in the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes. And Mahomes will do it himself. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Mahomes. Mahomes, now bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Okay, break.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
Ready, set.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Come on. Set. 19. Go.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Wolf on now for the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38, Chiefs 28.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my Facebook question. Ground control with a soul like William. Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And this one too low.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short pass